change his stance, because then he doesn't have to
the thing about it is,
he's a political animal. He's got to win.
73 years old. The current president, I think, is 45.
Right.
Let's look at the current president, too, because he made a lot of promises in the last election to the gay community he hasn't necessarily fulfilled.
Yeah.
So it's not just my father. Like, it's not just him in this case.
Yeah, no, I've been bitching about that, too.
To be here, so,
But, here's another bizarre thing. Speaking about bizarre, Jon Stewart stopped by Bill O'Reilly's show last night, so, they couldn't resist taking a couple of shots at each other. Really? Yeah, let's check it out.
You've become in some ways the voice of sanity here, which, as I said, is like being the thinnest kid.
Caputo saying?
Which is like being the thinnest kid at fat camp.
Are you cognizant of the fact that your audience are primarily stone slackers who love Obama?
Your news from 9 to 11, and then your opinion, and then your news again from like 1 to 2:30.
It's kind of like a newspaper.
Except on the Jewish holidays, then you're not. And then on alternate parking days, your news, but then Christmas, you're not. Are you shocked that an internet poll said I was the most trusted newscaster?
Yeah, but that was like Blinky did it. This was big.
O'Reilly's the voice of sanity. I thought maybe he said you're the voice of Hannity. Are you sure he said sanity? He said sanity. My ears are stopped up. I don't know what I heard. But I'm glad to see that they were messing around and having some fun, Yeah, but Jon Stewart's a dangerous guy because he got Crossfire off the air on CNN because he went after those two guys who were fighting with each other. Yeah. I mean, he better be, this is interesting. He did that. Maybe Crossfire was sort of heading into the toilet area. Might not have been a great point.
I remember when it happened.
Yeah, but if you have a crappy program,
there are a few people that
got to throw it out.
But he's ruined careers. I mean, he says he's just community clearly as a cultural icon and points things out.
In the New York Times every week by Frank Rich.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it quite funny.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, if you're going to give it to one, you got to give it to both, and I'd rather not give it to Rush, if you don't mind. But you mean Bill? No, to Rush. Because as Shirley just pointed out, they say the same thing about Rush. You know what?
And they both have a strong following on either side.
Everybody here's ears are stopped up. So that's why we're so strange today. But we'll go, and we come right back with more Hot Topic.
I just got done doing The View. That was fun. I felt like I was in the lion's den out there. Like, questions are firing in from all directions. I got panicked. My microphone was falling off. It was a bit of a nightmare, really, other than the fact that it was fun.
He has no idea how much I look up to her, like how much.
Well, they're doing another day of The View, and now they're showing some previews. What's next? There's more of The View. They've been talking a few.